Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese David. Next, for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active from our original launch with a default roster option. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the expanded list of available options. You can import your team builder created teams and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender? Time to figure out where on the coaching. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your... Let's quickly walk through recruiting in EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a three-stage approach. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they're there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. These actions also help to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interest that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bears' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Auburn's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
So the Baylor Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays. Well, if they're going to win games like this, it'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Quickly to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff from the gun. Slithers into space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. The snap sets up the throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Caught near the sticks. It's Howard. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time he's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick pass on the fly motion. It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. On the move, it's Cobb. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Tigers will try to pick it up on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Prentice. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Gets it to the back. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Alston. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down and run. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Howard. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cameron. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Washington. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bears are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Cameron. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Quickly complete. And he's brought down. And the Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! Extra point here will tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Gonna look downfield again. Pulls it in. It's Simmons.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Knight. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. The Miami Redhawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing inside this program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Hey! Get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air, it's Robertson using the quick game. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just to the uprights.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Bears! This defense making a... Putting it in the end zone. With the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Knight. Grab near the sticks, it's Simmons. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Auburn going to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Floating away. On a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Coleman.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Great job by the defense watching the QB's eyes. And how about tackling the catch? He wasn't able to throw it deep down the field, but as soon as the guy made the snag, down he went.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper runs through the tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Caught behind the line. It's Quintus. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to sneak it. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try it over the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive.
He lobs one high down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Auburn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCF steamrolled its way to victory. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Orlando a ton of confidence. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. It's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. And the Bears are on the move. With the catch, it's Cameron.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. It's a draw. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bears are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Knight. The short hands, it's Alston.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Knight. Here's the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. They could just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point. They're going to win this game.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. Oh, look at Mr. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other. 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Blue Hens will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They will get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense has the ball first today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
The defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Auburn's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlights. Plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability and
turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air. It's Knight. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They haven't exactly basically burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. He's got him. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Silver. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He breaks a tackle. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going back.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple of weeks.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Silver. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try the run. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Silver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line to the end of the first quarter. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Blue Hens will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Knight. Makes the catch. Puts him in the spin cycle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. There he goes. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. He picks it up, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Black 24. Black 24. Lasso. Lasso.
They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Back to throw. It's Knight. He's going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's LeBoy. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets it out fast. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Give to the running back. Picks up the 1st down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. This time he's got it. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. He's in open space downfield. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Ellison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Finds his man, it's Howard. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught, it's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quarterback on the keeper. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's LeBoy. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Blue Hens have moved it inside the 20. This time they'll go to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for space, it's Ellison. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good. To start this drive at their own 47. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. To the air on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. One final play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Knight. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, down to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Buys a little time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Auburn trying to convert on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Wants to go up top. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. On the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. DB's right up on the receivers. fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff...
Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the right side. Finds a seam. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught near the sticks. It's LeBoy. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. On the run, it's Ellison. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories. squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Jaguars will kick it away first. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was...
He's going to go for a big one. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Tiger. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. He's open on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's caught. It's Scott. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice...
Breaks into the open. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great play on defense there. He's virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. 2nd sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. dropping back. It's Knight. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. There he goes.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else. But 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Makes the catch. It's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Let's it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's pulled down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're working that left side. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking that one.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Grab behind the line, it's Scott. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bullock. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Bullock. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Short gain on the play before he slides. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Got his man quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Simmons. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Slings it downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Motion from the back. Direct snap, it's Singleton. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they